I think we did pretty well on the last stand. It's a pretty good score. This is the team that we used. This time, we're going to mix it up just a little bit. We're going to have Maggie in charge. And that's because we have an okay chance of getting additional attacks every single turn. She's going to be bringing this Blizzard Pistol, the one that can set things alight, cripple them, has extra range, and a small blast. Mercer, probably going to bring the Golden Devourer. This is a weapon that some people have been talking about in the comments. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a whirl. Hershal, bringing the Blaze Guard Plus, of course. We can cripple, we can ensnare, we can ignite. It's got extra long range. I mean, it'd be crazy not to. I think that Mercer gets the cookies. Let's give it a whirl. So yeah, I just got a comment on a video that I did for the Golden Devourer. There's definitely still some fans of that. So let's give it a try. Let's see what it's got. It's not a weapon that I've spent an awful lot of time with. Let's give it a try out, shall we? Last stand is a very good opportunity to try out some new characters that you may not normally use in combinations you haven't tried before. So now that's interesting. Maggie aimed for this metalhead here. Oh no, ignore me please, I'm getting confused. I was just playing the challenge and I had Yumiko on the team. I'm getting Maggie mixed up with Yumiko. Yumiko, of course, means that everybody can shoot. If they can see and are in range of whatever Yumiko shoots, they shoot too. Maggie gives us a chance for just an additional sort of half action. Yeah. You know what it's like when you play, say you're playing a first-person shooter or something, and then you go to another first-person shooter. Thank you. And you kind of get your wires crossed with the controls, basically, and you forget how to do things because you're just so used to playing the other game. I got a little bit of that with this game. Oops, why did I send Maggie over there? Okay, come on, let's focus. Now, I think it's a little bit too early to use the old barrels. Now, I never want to finish a run on 3, 2, 1 boom with the barrels intact, that's for sure. You should use them at the first decent opportunity that you get. While we'd be guaranteed to finish all of these things off, I don't think we need to use it just yet. Now I'm just thinking, where do we want to... Hershal, of course, I can shoot multiple targets and then I can get the heck out of there. I should still have movement after this, yes. Yes, I am. The cat wants something, I'm not sure what. She's offering some advice. We will continue to smash these guys. Let's get them on fire, shall we? Got two ways of doing that. We've got the Blizzard Pistol here, and of course Hershal's Blaze Guard Plus will set walkers alight. Glorious thing that it can do that. Okay, let's go there, just get slightly better visibility of what's coming in. Okay. We can hit all of those guys, that is excellent. I guess I should bear in mind I haven't really got a reliable way of getting charge points, so we're going to have to be a little bit cautious with them. Having a chance to get multiple attacks per turn means that we've got multiple chances to kill stuff, that's for sure, but it's not like we're getting charge points by being cuddled up together, because Connie isn't here, or by getting body shots, because we haven't got Sasha in the lead. None of those really good, effective ways of getting charge points. It's not like we've got Outlaw Negan or anybody like that who is very, very good. For giving us our heaviest hitting attacks. Go on then. Now I think that's got all of them. Yep. Wave 6, not very far in, but yeah, I just fancy blowing up some walkers. Okay, here we go. Once keeping the pieces activated once, you know, we can attack those regular walkers. It doesn't kick in more than once per turn. You're not going to get more than one additional attack. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Go for the unique walker type first, hoping that keeping the piece will kick in. Okay, sorry if there was a little bit of a jump in the video there. Just getting a cup of tea. Yeah, this is an absolutely fine place to be, I think, when those reinforcements come in. Mercer, of course, so powerful. He can cause immense damage against anything. Doesn't matter what type of walker it is. Doesn't matter how flippin' tough. Okay, we got you stunned, but we haven't got you on fire. Still so used to using Connie as one of my go-to heroes. I still can't quite get it out of my head that my characters don't have to be cuddled up next to each other when the turn ends. Obviously they do when you're using Connie. That is how you get the benefit of her amazing leadership trait. We don't have to be doing that here. No, I don't think I'm going to use charge point. Get a little bit closer, just in case we want to maybe set off some explosives. I dare say they're worth it. Go on. Get both of those guys. Yes, we could save. We could save those exploding barrels for a lot later in the game. But, I don't want to. Blow some stuff up now. Let's try and keep that score multiplier high by, yeah, taking out some walkers. Good, man. So the old Golden Devourer, I do like the fact that it has concussion. Its charge attack will stun targets for 2 turns. It's a big deal. 1 extra turn, you know, doesn't seem like a lot. Doesn't seem like that would make a ton of difference, but it does. It does in practice. Let's do this. I mean, you've got to. Let's just do this. Let's just make sure that those regular walkers are killed. Yes, I just used the charge attack on some half-dead regular walkers. But it doesn't matter that they're regular walkers. They'll kill you just the same. Doesn't matter that they don't have any fancy rules or additional health or resistance to bullets or anything like that. Their bite is just as strong. So I don't think there's any speedy walkers in the mix this time round. That's good for us. Especially since a lot of our strategy involves igniting these walkers. Slower they are, the more we can cripple them and everything like that, the more chance there is for the fire to do its work before the walkers walk up to us. Yeah, that was, you know, I want to get some kills here. I want to keep that score multiplier up. Keeping the piece working for us there. Tactical on the armor means that we just have an awful lot of additional options as far as sort of extra turns go, or at least as far as, you know, the mobility boost that you get from tactical on your armor, which is just, it's a trait that I always look for. I always want that on my best characters. Now I think because it's a small blast, I think Maggie can shoot past metalheads, which is really flipping nice. You got anyone who's particularly close to dying, whom we can shoot with Mercer to get a charge point? Yes, we do. Good. Let's go up here. Who are our new guests? Okay. So yeah, I mean, I can shoot through metalheads. Very handy. I don't think keeping the piece kicked in. No, it didn't. It's okay. Let's get these metals on fire first. Can. Okay, that's it. Clump up together. That's kind of where we want you all to be. Feel slightly at risk here of getting hemmed in. But good old Mercer and Hershal have charge points, so I'm not terrified, I guess. Let's see if we can get this regular walker on fire. He's a good deal back, but I mean, wave 15, we're not far in, but even at this point, you know, the walkers are very tough. They're very resilient, so don't want to go using charge points just yet. Sirs, I would like you to be slowed down. Good, keeping the piece kicks in, that's excellent. Let's get this guy cooking first because he's the closest. Okay, let's look at the situation. So these guys are all on fire. That's exactly what we want. We want everything on the map to be on fire. Hit them with a bit more good news. Keeping the piece kicks in. Excellent. Now everybody's cooking. That's great news for us. This chap is probably going to die of his own accord. I see you guys getting closer. You're sneaking closer. Let's see if we can cripple. Let's see if we can ensnare. Whatever we can do. I don't really think that she's... I mean, maybe if we get the double tap here, Maggie might be able to kill this guy. Get a charge point. Excellent, she does. Everybody is fully charged. I'm happy with the situation. We've got some real tough cookies as far as the walker types go for this last stand. So score multiplier, we're struggling just a little bit to keep that as high as we might want it to be. Good. No. I'd be in range of this chap if I do that, so we're not going to do that. Even the piece hasn't kicked in, so we don't get any more additional attacks. That's fine. That's okay. Oops. Okay. How much damage can we cause to this chump? Can we stun him? A little bit too close for comfort, I'd say. Let's just get Hershal out of there, shall we? Keep him safe. Great. This guy, he's a little bit too close for comfort, but he will burn, so the piece didn't kick in there. That's too bad. We can get a little bit closer here. Get some attacks with Mercer. Keeping the piece kicks in, that causes a lot more hurt than it otherwise would. Very nice. Yeah, I kind of want... There's a regular walker there that we want on fire. Good. Let's just slow these guys roll a little bit. Let's just slow them down. Okay, we've got some regular walkers just charging up to us right now. Gonna have to put them down, aren't we? Love the fact that this weapon has a blast template. It's just so good. So good for a shooter to be able to hit multiple targets. They cause a lot of damage. And the more targets you can hit, just the more decent amount of damage you can dole out. It's that simple. Okay. Now I know we had some noobs come in. Okay. Good, they're all on fire. Seems like Maggie is very reliable when it comes to trying to set walkers on fire. I mean, between her and Hershal, they just kind of get the job done turn after turn. It's good to see. Okay. Yeah, some scary walker types making themselves known. That's fine. Even the piece didn't kick in for Hershal. Did kick in for Mercer, so we get a nice additional attack there. This guy's kind of close, but he's immobilized. Let's just try and get into a decent position, ready for when these new walkers come in this turn. If we have to punch our way through them, I feel pretty confident doing that because we're fully charged. Yeah, now this is a bit of a problem because of this guy here. Wow, we didn't cause a ton of damage there. What we need is to immobilize this spiky. Good. Still not safe, there's a lot of scary stuff going on. I think I want to hold on to Maggie's leadership trait. He's stunned and burning. He's crippled, that's good. Then we've got to kind of get a little bit out of this. It looks like we're getting hemmed in here. This is scary stuff. I think we might well be able to gun our way through this. He's going to die. Technically in range of Maggie, but he is not going to survive another round, so that's okay. Yeah, I want this tank on fire. Didn't get it. The spiky is looking a little bit too healthy for me. See if we can do something about that. We can. Good. Okay, success. Fought our way out of a very tough spot there. Did require using, well, pretty much everybody's charge attacks. So let's see if we can start harvesting some charge points, get those returned to us. Good. I always want at least somebody charged. I get a little bit anxious if everybody's just running with their normal attacks. We'll go for the unique walker type there. Nope. Nope. So keeping the peace definitely doesn't always kick in, as we saw there. Now we've got some bad guys going to be coming in from the top of the screen. We've got enemies to the left of us, enemies to the right of us. This is not a great situation to be in. Let's get the shot off first, and then of course we can move afterwards. The joy of having tactical on your armor. Now of course Hershal has his own unique movement ability, so let's see if we can make the most of that. Okay, would have been real nice if keeping the peace kicked in, but it didn't. What do we got? We've got keeping the peace kicking in there. That's good. Yeah, this is kind of an okay place. Yeah, I'm really glad that we bugged out. We weren't at the top of the screen there. Lots of big scary stuff coming in. Now I think what we might have here is an opportunity to potentially get some charge points. Good, that worked. Okay, if only keeping the peace kicked in, we might have killed this tank. Hershal would be fully charged. That's fine. That didn't happen. Okay, let's try and get... No, we've got to get you crippled. If keeping the peace kicks in, that's a nice bonus. It did. That's excellent. Excellent. Good. Good. It was very important that we crippled those walkers that were closest to us. Otherwise, well, we'd have really been in some trouble. Can we get a charge point? Nope. Can we get a charge point? Yep. Good, they're cooking. I want these guys to be cooking as well. Ideally, I would shoot at a unique walker type near them. Get them set on fire with the collateral, but I don't see an opportunity to do that. So let's just hit them hard. Nope, keeping the peace not kicking in for Mercer either. It's a slightly unreliable skill. It doesn't make it bad, it's just you got to take that into account. Nowhere to escape. I'm starting to feel like that. So let's use the charge attack that has that name. That's pretty good. I did want to get that metal head in there. Excellent. Okay. Maggie, can you shoot this chap? I would like him on fire, I would like him crippled. But I think the blaze guard does just a little bit more damage generally, so let's do this. And then let's do this. Make sure that we're not in range of that regular walker. Most of the walkers, of course, you know, we sort of cripple them, we immobilize them, can't get everybody. And 2 spaces, it just doesn't seem like a very long distance, but if you're used to everything shuffling along at 1 square because you've been crippling it, you can easily just be taken by surprise. Nope, doesn't seem to want to go on fire. All your mates are doing it. Really good fun. Okay, good opportunity for Mercer to maybe get some charge points here. See what he can do. Excellent. Good. How about you get those guys to back the hell off? I think we kind of got to do this. We've got to cripple this guy. Had to use charge point there. That's fine. They're there to be used. Got to be a little bit careful. We haven't got easy ways to get charge points, but yeah, it's better to use it than to die with it sort of still available when you could have used it. Okay, yes. That guy is so resistant to being set on fire. You know what he's scared of? Give him another pop. It's worth checking. I didn't see keeping the piece kicking in, but obviously it did. Where are we with the score? I always want to have at least a 7-digit score. So, I mean, the Blaze Guard, it can set targets alight. It's just, it doesn't seem immensely reliable at doing that, but... How about you guys slow your roll? Excellent. See if we can cause a little extra damage there with Mr. Mercer. Do we need to move anybody? I don't see anybody in imminent danger. Good. Okay, we've got some big scary stuff up here. Big cluster of bad guys. And the evil is closing in from every corner. Good, good. We got them on fire. That's something. And of course, we crippled them as well. Now everything here can be stunned, and I think we need to do that. Let's cripple everything over here. Sir, would you oblige and catch on fire? Nope. Okay. Not angry, just disappointed. You, sir, are not on fire either. Cool, but you gave us charge point. That is excellent. Gosh darn it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is there anybody that we can perhaps kill to get a charge point? 80k. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to kill him. Nope. Well, worth giving it a go. Let's just do that. Get ourselves into a corner. Regroup a little bit. Okay, that's the kind of formation that we like to see. Not everybody's on fire. They are now, except for this guy. You guys, you are badly hurt, but you seem to be closing in pretty quickly. So let's slow your roll. Let's give these guys some good news. And now we want to make sure that we're in position. We're going to have some reinforcements coming in. Yep, no chance of keeping the piece kicking in if we attack just normal water types, but they're still the best target. Okay, bring on the rest of them. We've tipped into a 7-digit score. I'm pretty happy with that. Right. You, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. My wife finds my commentary more amusing, I think, than anything. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just... Right, these guys got to be crippled. Keeping piece kicks in, that's excellent. Would be very nice if we could hit that spiky there. Probably take him out, get a charge point, but that's not on the cards. Now, we've got a lot of walker types here that can be stunned. Our friend here is an exception. Let's just keep on hitting him with the Blaze Guard Plus. And of course what that will do is hopefully immobilize him. Got some charge points there. Let's slow these guys down. Good. I'm very glad that that guy got stunned. He was potentially going to be a problem. Probably wouldn't have been, but potentially. I mean, he could have reached Maggie. The chances are that she would have just defended herself. She would have just cut that walker down before it got to her. But you can never be sure. Yeah, you get out of it, mate. Go for the armoured walker, hoping that keeping the piece kicks in. It does. Good. Maggie is now fully charged. Hopefully, well, they're stunned. Yeah, I mean, they'd be primed for getting some charge points, but they're going to collapse, obviously, because they're going to burn. Let's see if Hershal can get some charge points. Yes, good. Still tempted to stay in this cozy little corner. I didn't. Mercer, why the hell did you move there? Okay. Good. So we've got another walker that's kind of resistant to being set on fire. Okay, good. Good, he's on fire. He should burn up. He should burn up. Score multiplier's high, that's good. Well now. We need to punch our way through. Now this is a bit of a desperate escape for us. I want to turn around and I want to get some of those walkers on fire, otherwise we're just in further down the line. Maggie is not in range of anybody, but she should. Something will approach her and she should turn around and shoot it. See if we can get that spiky on fire, shall we? Good, and he's immobilized. Okay, pretty desperate little escape there. We used our charge points, but I think we used them fairly wisely. Can we get some charge points back? It would be Very nice if the answer is yes. Hoping that this guy comes around the left side of that barrier. If he comes around the right, he could kind of cut us off, but let's see what he does. Yes, that's safe. Gonna shoot here. Hopefully we get some charge points. Nope. The only negative with igniting targets is that sometimes you can kill weakened walkers that would otherwise be just free charge points for you. You know, they come advancing on their turn. Your guys shoot to defend themselves, get the charge points from the kill. Obviously I want this armoured walker to flipping well. Okay, let's go for this instead. Good, our charge points there. That's okay. New strategy, let's just keep on using Michonne's cat at every opportunity. Hello lads, I see ya. Good, charge points, mass crippling, that's encouraging. If we can get this guy on fire, we can. Did keeping the peace kick in? It did. Excelente. Cause you a little bit more hurt, shall we, with that extra attack? Okay, see what happens. Annoying that you're not on fire. You kind of got to be crippled or immobilized, shoved back. It's sort of the same as crippling, really, isn't it? Okay, this chump, yes, he's in range of everybody, but he should not get the chance. He should get interrupted. Yeah, there you go. Interrupted, shoved back. He doesn't get a chance to attack us. Wave 32, fewer than 10 waves to go before we have those lovely, lovely elite walkers. Keeping the peace kick in. No. Let's cripple all of y'all. Hey, Io. Okay, see what happens. Okay, tricky situation here. Right, we've got to start causing some damage on them because we might need to go that way. What we'll do with is this guy getting stunned. That would be real nice. Good. Can we immobilize him? We can. Excellent. And then we can cripple these guys. That's all good. You're not crippled or anything. That's a bit of a problem. You are now. Good old dog doing what dog does. So these regular walkers, they're just proving to be a bit of a dark horse. Bit of an unexpected problem. Well, we always want to attack unique walker types. So we've got the chance of keeping the peace kicking in. Okay, it's good that he's stunned. It's bad that he's not. Not letting these chumps get me. Let's shove them back. Let's cripple them. Okay, keeping the piece kicked in. We must have hit some kind of unique walker type there. Everybody should. Obviously, this guy can reach Maggie, but she should defend herself. Should be able to interrupt it. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we got some good and some bad in this situation. Everything is on fire. That suits us. The clock is ticking on every single walker on the screen at the moment. Okay, we've got those KO'd. That's excellent. Here, yes, this guy could reach Hershal, and or Maggie. Again, one walker. They should be able to defend themselves with Overwatch. Good. Of course, they're regular walkers. They can be stunned. Very helpful. They need to either be crippled or KO'd or something. These guys look a little too healthy still. I think that should cinch it. That should mean that they are going to burn the next turn. I think we've got to get these guys cooking, as many of these guys as we can. Okay, they don't seem on board with that. Okay, we got the first bite. Maggie is getting chewed upon. Seriously? Okay, he will burn. I think we've got a good chance to get a lot of walkers there on fire. Kind of got to take it. I don't know, maybe... I don't see anybody in trouble. Good. Wave 35. So I would say that we're doing respectably. Starting to feel a little bit desperate. Of course, the Golden Devourer. There's a chance that we can stun this chump. Good. See? The word came up. Recoil. Any walker that's next to you when you attack takes damage and has a chance to be stunned. Now that weapon trait, which is specific to the Golden Devourer, doesn't get very circumstantial. But my gosh, it's pretty effective when it does. Okay, you guys are big scary walker types. I would really like it if you were on fire. Got a metal head there that still needs to get the word. Okay, no fire there, but we successfully crippled that tank. But I mean, you can see really we need to be inflicting unique damage types here. We need to be igniting walkers. Hope that's not... yeah, good. I thought that maybe there was a walker there, but good. Okay, let's see what comes at us. Let's see what wants to get hit with our Overwatch attacks. That's good. Obviously what we're really aiming for is this regular walker there, whom we want on fire. Good. Everybody burning? Is everybody crippled? Sure, let's just do that. Let's just do that again. And then let's just get off that line. We've got some reinforcements coming in. Lots of regulars. Sort of a good and a bad. Hi everybody. Now, I'm sorry if there's a bit of a skip in the video. I think that my storage ran out at around wave 36. So we've done a couple of rounds where, which we might not have recorded. You can see where we are now. We are well into the elite walk around. Got a pretty good score right here, and the situation doesn't look too bad. Again, apologies for that error. Hey, these things happen sometimes. Anyway, as mentioned before, we've got the elite walkers coming out. That's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Now, the elite walkers, much tougher than the regular walkers. So that's kind of bad. They will always be unique walker types. That's good, because that means there's more chance of keeping the piece kicking in as and when we use it. See if we can shove you back and immobilize you. Yes, we can. The walkers can appear from anywhere on the edge of the map. That sort of sounds bad, but in practice it just means that the walkers are more sort of spaced out. They're not as concentrated, which generally kind of actually benefits us. So I'm not gonna get cocky here. I'm not gonna say like, oh, this is gonna be really easy now that we've reached the elite walkers. That's not the case. But there are some advantages to getting to that point. Now you're immobilized. We're kind of successfully fighting a rear guard action there. It's going to be a long time before the fire takes those guys, though. Let's just do a shot here. Chances of us getting charge points very low. We haven't got any particular special rules which will, grant us charge points. We have to actually get the kill, and the walkers are just so tough that, yes, sure, they might collapse due to the fact that they're burning, but the chances of them going down to our gunfire is pretty slender. Got Michonne's cat. Every time we activate that support, charge points get shared amongst the team. Immensely handy, of course. Now we need you, sir, to be stunned. Good, thank you very much for obliging. There's a chance, of course, that we could stun him. Nope, didn't seem to want that. Is everybody over here crippled? They are not. Let's change that. Good, we got some charge points as well. Okay, got a lot of walkers coming in this turn. Okay, for the most part, that didn't work out too badly for us, I'd say. I think we've got to have a charge attack here. This guy is a real flipping problem for us. Good. Got one walker that can reach our team. It's that spiky there. Is he going to collapse anyway? Yes, he is. Very good. We've got a lot of walkers close to us. We don't really want that. Why would you? Nice wide spread here on the Golden Devourer. Means we can kind of cripple what we need to cripple. Let's do this. Would have been nice for keeping the piece to kick in, get a few more attacks. I'm gonna just lob a grenade there, because I feel like it. And I got him. He's potentially in range of Mercer. Actually, no, he's not. Good, I guess keeping the piece kicked in for Hershal. We're causing a little bit of damage every time that we shoot and we are adjacent to a walker because recoil. is kicking in. Now this might seem like a bit of a desperate use of the cookies, but we've got to deal with that there spiky walker. Can we get you on fire, sir? No. What about these guys? Really worried about them. I think, yeah, we've got to try and make sure that he's on fire. I think that's very, very important. Okay, that worked. It's good. Got a tank here, closing in rapidly. Not really enamored with that, but there we go. Can we get these guys on fire? Yes, we can. Is everybody here crippled or ensnared? Yes, they are. It's good. A whole lot of walkers there that we could do with being on fire. Good, that was good. I see you sneaking up there. Okay. We've got some walkers that we would like to have cooking who aren't. I'm sort of gambling that we're going to be able to stun this guy. We kind of have to be able to. Nope. Go on, just blow him up. There we go. A lot of walkers here that we would want on fire. Good. What's this walker here? That's just a regular walker. Just a regular walker, but of course their teeth are just as sharp as anything else's and they can get you. Yeah, I figured those walkers would probably be right up to us. I also figured we'd be able to defend ourselves, which our characters did. It's very, very good. This is scary as heck. I can't go here or anything because this guy is ensnared. It's not the same thing as being out of action. I think we're in some big trouble here. This guy's going to rapidly zoom up to us. These guys, they could get to Maggie, they could get to Mercer. Shall I use some tools? Nah, I've used enough already. I think we could be in big trouble this turn. Okay, good. They defended themselves to a far greater degree than I might imagined they would. See if we can get some guys stunned, ensnared, whatever. Oof, that was good. That was great that they are all stunned. That means we've got a safe spot here. These guys are acting as a stun wall. Obviously I can't go there. This guy's completely active. Can we ensnare you, sir? Yes, we can. Good. I think we're at that point where we're sort of buying each other, buying ourselves a turn at a time. If we could just survive a little bit longer, I think we're sort of thinning the walkers' numbers. We're sort of setting up stun walls as well. But I don't think we're doing it quick enough. Potential that we could stun these guys, no. Mercer's definitely getting attacked next turn. Unless you want to stun them or something. Okay. Okay. He can reach us. He can reach us. He can probably reach us because I think this guy's going to go. He can. There's a lot of walkers that can reach us. Oh my gosh. Let's slow these guys down at least. Yep. use this weapon. It should shove that walker back and make him let go of Mercer. It doesn't. Okay, well, that's fun. I think Mercer might die because that walker that's attacking him is on fire. Oh, Maggie's down. Some walkers come in right next to Old Man Hershal. We are not spending a tool. Obviously, we could lob out a flare. We could cover ourselves in walker's guts or something. Buy ourselves some more time. That's that. Oh, he gets one final shot off. Wave 49 is the final wave that we reach. There's our score. Let's see what we got. Again, apologies for... I'll edit the two videos together. We might miss a few turns between 36 and turn 41, I think, was when I noticed. But hopefully you've really enjoyed. This was a good run. And I do think... I think we did better with Hilltop Maggie as the leader. I think there's a strong argument for saying, hey, look, Mercer should be the better leader, but doesn't seem to be how it worked out, does it? Oh, Trident and Apocalypse Survivor piece. One piece. Oh, yes. All right, we'll call that a video there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.